People are kidding me. This has to be a joke. Nah, they don't have brains to joke. Yes? Oh, Nancy? Now that was quick.
I told you I'd be back.
Well, some folks say they do, but they don't.
Not me.
Oh.
This is my friend Pat.
Hello, Mrs. Green.
Hi. So you needed reinforcement, huh?
Yep.
I sort of invited myself. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no. I welcome an interruption right now. I can only take so many pages of this school board report at any one time.
Well, you're making chicken soup, but you're certainly not using my mother's recipe. Hers doesn't smell this good.
Yeah, I threw in a ham bone.
Ah, we don't have those.
Oh, no, don't sit there, sweetheart. I never know when that sink upstairs is going to overflow.
Oh.
I think you'll be much safer here.
Okay.
Sit here. Nancy, now, wait, do you really think, you really need to talk to me that badly? I mean, if Councilman Ryan is that good of a man, you don't need my vote.
You need him, and he needs you.
And I think she's right.
Oh.
I should tell you, Pat's last name is Ryan. He's Frank's brother. He was at the hospital during the strike. He knows all about it. And I'm gonna let him do all the talking.
So, you must be Dr. Ryan.
Yes. I know how you feel about the strike, because Nancy told me. But can I tell you how the staff felt and what Frank's part was?
Well, I have a half hour before I have to pick up my baby from kindergarten. You're more than welcome to explain as long as I'm here and even after I go.
I understand that your child had a problem, an emergency.
That's right. A 4-hour problem thanks to your strike.
Well, it wasn't my strike. But how is his arm now?
It's still too skinny.
It'll come back to normal size as he uses it. Everyone on ER, well, everyone on strike did emergency work. ER was the least disrupted hospital service, so I just can't understand what happened to your son. Even though eventually he received good medical care, there's still no excuse.
Wait a moment. He got good medical care here at home. In your hospital, all he got was a lot of pain. You know, they didn't even take x-rays until I started yelling. Then some fool comes along, takes a look at his arm, and tells me it's contusions. Then we have to get on the contusions line, and only to find out my baby had a cracked bone.
Mrs. Green, that's just the kind of mistake that caused the strike. Residents, interns, everybody were so overworked that they couldn't practice good medicine, and the administration just didn't seem to care. So we forced them to listen by walking out. But believe me, and you can believe me, we hated it. Going on strike was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Wait a minute. You doctors take an oath, the Hippocratic Oath? Well, I looked it up, and I didn't find one word in there concerning a strike, administrators, or politicians. All it said was that you heal those who needed healing.
Tell me something. How would you feel about putting in a 130-hour week at your job?
100? Okay, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, that's 168 hours a week. You take away 130 for work, that leaves you 38 for home. Let's say you take 5 hours a night for sleep, it leaves you a little over an hour a night for cooking, cleaning, taking care of your family. That's crazy, it's impossible.
Now I know where to come for help with my taxes.
Now listen, it's just simple mathematics.
Yeah.
And don't change the subject, Doctor. Okay. Now, 130 hours on any job is too much. No argument there. And I also really agree that you should have more paraprofessional help. And you should also investigate charges before you hand out punishment. You know, stand up for your rights. Look, my landlord doesn't evict me when I complain about no heat in the winter. They don't expel my kid from school because he has a reading problem, because I know my rights. And I really do understand about you doctors and interns standing up for yours, but not with a strike. Not when people are depending on you to keep them alive. I hope you understand that.
I think I do.
She likes you.
You know, I guess there's no sense in going over all the issues since you seem to be familiar with them. And about the diagnostic mistake I made, and Frank's coming in as my lawyer as well.
Yes, I read the papers.
Mrs. Green, neither my quarrel with the administration nor Frank's defense of me caused that strike. With us or without us, it was inevitable.
I don't believe that.
Frank acted as negotiator for the House Association. He tried every way he knew to avoid the strike. But 200 staff members voted to walk out at a meeting Frank didn't even attend. Do you believe that?
But I will say one thing. You are not a con man.
No, I'm not.
Now, you are hustling my vote, but you're doing a straight job. And I must tell you, I am not converted. It's like you have your faith and I have mine.
Ethel, would you agree to meet with Frank? He's been involved in the community for a lot of years now, not specifically in schools, but if you actually met him...
No. I've met his brother. And if I have any questions from here on in, I will go to his brother. You, Pat?
Anytime.
Caddy.
Listen, I gotta rush. I'm due back at the hospital pretty soon. You mind?
Yeah, you shouldn't be late, you know.
Ethel, I don't want any more trouble. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. You know what, Nancy, the problem with the Rhines is that they got the wrong man running for the Senate. Now, I would have you anytime.
Don't make me feel
That's great. Ethel, I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
Take care.
Okay.
You know, it was very nice meeting you.
Same here.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.